told you that the biggest thing is stopping you from changing your life, isn't the motivation, it isn't even a lack of discipline. It's the story that you tell yourself every single day. Think about it. How many times you will say that I will start from tomorrow. This Monday will be different. From next month, I will be consistent. Maybe you wanted to wake up early, go to the gym, study harder, read more books, or stop wasting hours on social media through scrolling. For a few days, everything goes perfectly. You feel excited, you feel unstoppable. That one bad day happens, you oversleep. Skip one workout, miss one study session. Suddenly your brain starts whispering. Suddenly your brain whispers, see, nothing changed. You quit, not because you are weak, because deep down you still believe that you are the person you have always been. Until that belief changes, your habits will never. Today I wanted to share an idea that changed the way. Today I wanted to share the idea that changed completely the way I think about success, discipline, and personal growth. Because isn't just building the good habits. It's about becoming a completely different person you have always been. Why most people never change? Let's be honest, almost everyone wants a better life. People want to be healthier, smarter, more richer, confident, more productive. Wanting something and becoming the person are two different things. Every January, millions of people makes New Year resolutions. They buy expensive gym membership, download the productivity apps, order self-help books, create beautiful to-do lists for 1 week. Everything feels amazing. Then life gets busy. Then excitement disappears. The gym becomes empty. The book collects dust. The routines disappear. Why? Most people think it's because they have a lack of motivation. But motivation isn't just the problem. Motivation is temporary. Some mornings you will wake up excited, but other mornings you will want to stay all the time in bed. If your habits depend on motivation, they will disappear the moment the motivation. That's why so many people trapped in the same cycle. They start, they stop, they feel guilty, and then they start again. Year after year, the real problem. Imagine you are building a new house. Will you start painting the walls? Of course not. You would build the foundation first. Because if the foundation is weak, the entire house will eventually collapse. Habits work exactly the same way. Most people try to change their life. Changing their results means they try to change their lives by changing their results. They say, I want to lose weight, I want to earn more money, I want better grades, I want more subscribers. These all are great goals, but those only tell you what you want. They don't change who you are, and that's where most people fail. The 3 layers of change. Real change happens on 3 different levels, but most people focus only on one. But most people only focus on the first one. The first level is outcomes. These are the results. Getting fit, passing exams, making money, building a successful YouTube channel. This is where almost everyone focuses. The second level is process. These are the habits and routines. Your workout plan, your study schedule, your morning routine, your daily systems. Processes are important, but there's only one level that's even more deeper. The most important level, your identity. Identity answers one question: who am I? Am I someone who keeps promises? Am I a healthy person? Am I a reader? Am I disciplined? Whether these beliefs are true or not, your brain is always trying to make your actions to match them. That's why changing your identity changes everything. The invisible prison. Here's the most people never realize. Here's is the something most important that most of the people never realize. Every time you say, I am lazy, I am terrible at math, I am always late, I can't stay consistent, you are lying another brick in an invisible person. You are lying another brick in an invisible prison. At first they are just words, but after hearing them hundreds of times, your brain accepts them as facts. Then something strange happens. Your habits being protect these beliefs. If you believe that you are lazy, skipping today's workout suddenly feels normal. If you believe you are not smart, suddenly feels pointless. If you believe you are not successful, you will never succeed. You will stop trying before you even need. Your actions are not controlled by willpower. They are controlled by the identity you have built over years. And that's why changing habits feels so difficult, because you are not simply changing what you do. You are changing who you believe you are. Let's take a simple example. Imagine two students are studying in the same classes. Okay, both fails an important exam. The first one says, "I guess I am just stupid," and the second student says, "I didn't prepare well enough." Both students failed, but only one attacked their identity. The first students believe that intelligence is something that we don't have. The second students believe that they can improve their marks, they can improve their process. Guess who is more likely to succeed next time? The one who separated failure from identity. Failure doesn't define, it's simply the feedback. One mistake doesn't make you a failure. One missed workout doesn't erase your all progress. Your identity should not be built from your worst moments. It should be built from the person you are trying to become. How to rebuild your identity? Here's the mistake that everyone makes. They try to act differently without becoming some different. That's why becoming someone different, that's why motivation fades, because motivation fights with your identity. Identity wins every single time. Think about it. If someone believes I am bad at studying, then one bad test becomes proof. But if someone believes I am the kind of person who learns from his mistakes, that some tests becomes feedback. Same event, different identity, different future. So how do you actually change your identity? Not with affirmations, not by lying to yourself, but with evidence. Your brain believes what you repeatedly prove. Every small action is a vote. Read one page, that's even one vote. Go to the gym once, another vote. Wake up on time, another vote. One action won't change your life, but of tiny vote will change who you believe you are. Imagine two people trying to quit procrastination. One says, "I hope I stop procrastinating." The other says, "I am becoming the someone who finishes the start." What they start? The second person isn't changing a result. He's not the one who chases the result. They are protecting an identity, and far more powerful. So stop asking, "How do I reach my goal?" Start asking, "What would the person I want to become to do today?" That one question changes everything, because identity isn't built in the future. It's built in today's small decisions. And once you understand this, there's one final piece that most people completely ignore. It's the reason some identities last before, while others disappear within weeks. Let's talk about that. Become the person first. Here's the truth that most people never hear. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your identity. Goals can give you direction, but identity determines your determination. It defines your destination. Because once the behavior becomes the part of who you are, it no longer feels like hard work. It becomes normal. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't need motivation. You don't negotiate with yourself. You just do it. Imagine if exercising, studying, reading, or building your dream felt just as automatic. That's the real power of identity. So start today. Stop saying, "I want to become successful." Instead say, "I am becoming the person who keeps promises myself." Stop saying, "I want confidence." Say, "I am becoming someone who takes action even when I am afraid." Your words shape your thoughts, and your actions shape your identity. Remember, you don't need a perfect week. You don't need to change your entire life overnight. You only need one decision repeated consistently, because every small action is another vote for the person you are becoming. One day, you will look back and realize you don't achieved your dream because you chased it. You achieved it because the kind of person who couldn't stop moving forward. So here's a challenge today. Choose just one action that your future self would be proud of. Not tomorrow, not one day, today. Because the life you want doesn't begin when you reach your goal. It begins the moment you change who you believe who you are. It begins the moment you change who you believe you are. If this video changed the way you think, let me know in the comments. What's the one identity you are chasing to build it from today? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe this channel and turn on notification. Every week we try to upload only one video or 2 to 3 videos. We explore productivity ideas of psychology, productive and self-improvement to help you to become the best version of yourself. Until next time, keep becoming the best version of yourself and take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.